What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of Pass The Joystick. And we have been gone for a few weeks. I mean, a lot has happened.
Yeah.
It's life, you know. A lot can happen. I've moved into a new place, which we are here now. New game room, new and improved, and we are trying to do a lot of different things with the channel. And we have a lot of stuff in the work, but we are finally back. As you can see, Nick is not with me today. I have Lewis with me. The show, like I always say, the show must go on. But today we have a very interesting episode. We have a lot of good topics. And then if you guys caught our previous taste test that we did before, Lewis also was joining me on that one. Today we have another one. Today we have Doritos Taste Test. Because, you know, when you think about, I can ask you this. When you think about gaming snacks, obviously Mountain Dew is one of them.
Yeah.
Like if you think about gaming, drinks and whatnot, Mountain Dew. So we did that one. But let's talk about like the ones that you actually eat, like Doritos, for example.
Doritos is the most
For me, it's definitely the iconic gaming snack. It's quick, accessible. Between matches or in the middle of a match, you can just pop a few ones and that's it. But Doritos definitely, it's the ultimate gaming snack, I feel like. So we're gonna be trying 8 of the flavors that we actually got our hands on. We have the classic ones, and then we have some new ones too. So we have a lot of stuff coming on in this episode.
Should be good.
Yeah. So just make sure you stay tuned for that. But welcome back to Pass The Joysticks. Thank you for joining us. We have a lot of announcements later on in the episode, so stick around for that too. But let's talk about what have we been gaming, because it's been a few weeks, and a lot of games have happened. We've been playing a lot of different things. We have a lot of stuff in the works. So Louis, what have you been playing?
Man, Apex.
There you go.
I'm really getting into Apex. I'm really enjoying this game. I enjoy the new season and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, Smite. A lot of Smite. A lot of soul searching has been going on in Smite. A lot of like trying out different roles and stuff like that.
It has been interesting. It has been really fun.
I'm no longer the jungler of the team,
No.
which is kind of sad, but kind of happy because I hate that role.
It's a love-hate relationship with that.
Yes, a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
And other than that, I've kind of haven't been able to really tackle any kind of solo projects, so it's just been a lot of multiplayer stuff. So Apex and Smite are the main ones.
Okay. Tell us about because we haven't talked about it. Tell us about your last experience with Call of Duty.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so I've been a Call of Duty fan for like 4 years. Like anybody who has played video games have.
Of course.
And this new Call of Duty Warzone came out, and I've been playing Warzone since it first came out. For the first early seasons and all that.
Yeah.
I ended up dropping it midway, and I picked it up like a few months. I would say this year.
Mm-hmm.
But the last time that I played that game, it was just so much nonsensical stuff going on, and I was fed up, and I said things
that shouldn't have been said.
I raged like never, ever. Like I felt like I was 15 again. It was just a lot of anger. It was just a lot of like rage going on, and that game just brings it out. I don't know if it was someone cheating or someone just, I don't know. I just, the lack of skill that it takes to be good in Call of Duty, astonishes me.
Unfortunately. I think I've said it before in one of our previous episodes, or a few of the previous episodes, but I'm not a Call of Duty fan personally. I was playing Call of Duty Warzone with everybody, with Lewis and a few of the other guys, and I never enjoyed it personally. But I played it because we needed a game that could fit 4 of us at the same time and wouldn't be like Overwatch or something like that. So we were like, oh, let's jump on Warzone because one of our good friends enjoys it. Like he actually likes it.
He's good.
And he's good.
He's actually skilled.
Yeah. He's actually good in the game. Right. He's actually good in the game. So he has that Call of Duty mentality on it. Unfortunately for us, it's not that situation. I was not good because I just don't put the time enough into the game to actually get good. And I didn't really want to. I just played it because, I wanted to play with my friends. That's pretty much it. But that last time that we played was just on a whole other level. Like, it was ridiculous. The stuff that was happening, it was just insane.
It's chaotic.
And it's gonna tie into one of our topics today, actually. So we'll talk about it later on. But Call of Duty, man. I mean, tell us about your experiences in Call of Duty.
Please.
Have you guys experienced anything ridiculous? Tell us in the comments like your most ridiculous story, because I want to read them and we'll post them in our story too, because it's gotten bad.
It can't be just me. It can't. Be
Yeah, no, definitely, it definitely can't. But I mean, for me, I've been playing a little bit of the same thing as Lewis. I've been playing a lot of Smite, and when we talk about Smite, it has been a lot of soul searching because we actually got new people to join us into the Smite, and it's been really fun. It's been really, really great. I've been enjoying it a lot, and overall, I feel like it has developed our characters and everything, or the roles, I should say, of what we've been playing. And Lewis said that he doesn't play jungle anymore because I actually pick up jungle.
Took it from
on
me.
that.
He said, "Give it to me, old man."
It's one of those that, I mean, I've been playing support carry for a while, and even though I had a lot of fun playing support carry, I just felt like I was stuck. And I was like, you know what? Let me just venture out into other roles and see what I can find. And jungle was that one. Jungle was the one that I feel very comfortable now, and it's been really good overall.
It is fun, man. When you have a good jungle game, you feel good about yourself.
Yeah. It's the most responsibility in the team, but overall, I feel like if you do a good job, you actually see the reward later on.
Yes, you do see it.
It's good. Apex Legends, of course, it's always going to be there. And like Lewis said, I've been enjoying Season 8 a lot. It's been really fun. And I've been actually using a lot of different characters in this season. So it's one of those that I've been just all over the place. But overall, I've been having really great games. And we have been playing a lot of ranked on Season 8, which has been really fun. We are actually bringing out a new episode of Apex Legends. I'll be doing it myself. Doing character breakdowns, doing the game breakdown, a little bit of everything, and doing gameplay of it too. Ooh. So kind of like Nick actually started doing the Smite one, I'll be doing a little bit of the Apex one. And then, we have other people working on other videos, so that way we can bring more content to the channel. I'll talk about it later on a little bit more. But for now, I mean, I've been also playing a lot of my Nintendo Switch because I think I was neglecting it for a while. But right now, I've been actually playing a lot of it. I've been playing Luigi's Mansion. I've been playing Animal Crossing. I've been playing Pokemon. I just got Super Mario 3D World with Bowser's Fury, which is so fun. And the Super Mario 3D All-Stars, because if you haven't gotten it yet, it's actually going to go out of stores on March 31st. So you have a few days left for it. So make sure you grab it if you don't have it. March 31st is going to be the cutoff date for that. But overall, I started playing Mario 64 again, which is one of my all-time favorite Mario games.
Classic.
Amazing. Even though Mario Odyssey did take the #1 spot from 64 for me, 64 is still going to have a special place in my heart because it's still such a good game. So, I mean, overall, I've been playing a lot of different things. I did jump in on Fall Guys again on the PlayStation 5 because I've been playing with one of my friends. And we also played Destruction All-Stars, which was really fun too. So a little bit of the PlayStation there, even though it hasn't gotten a lot of love, because there's really nothing that is attracting me to actually play it again. Even though I did download Last of Us 2 again, I might do another run through on that one again on the PlayStation 5. So we'll see, because it did get an update for it. But overall, we have been very busy on our gaming, even though our lives also have been very busy. Yeah. We have also been very busy in our gaming. We try to balance it out with everything. But overall, new place. We are going to be bringing you a lot of new content. We have a lot of new announcements, and we have a lot of new videos coming up too. We apologize for the lack of content in the past few weeks, but it is going to happen. Like we promise you, right now we are going to be bringing you a lot of content. So let's get into the episode. A big topic that has been probably since the 80s and is still going on right now. It is console wars. So console wars has been a topic since the beginning of gaming. There's actually a documentary on Paramount Plus that is called Console Wars. It is actually about the war between Sega and Nintendo. Nintendo was the actual behemoth of everything back in the day. When gaming started, they actually owned everything, all the shares. They owned pretty much all the market. Even retailers were afraid of Nintendo because they sold so much in the retailers that Nintendo told them that if they were to pick up any other gaming console, they will pull their merchandise out of those stores so they wouldn't make as much money. Sega said, you know what? I'll take that challenge. And Sega did incredible things. I won't spoil the whole documentary for you guys, but if you do have Paramount Plus, if you don't, do the free month, because you have until March 31st also to get that free month on Paramount Plus. Not sponsored, by the way. But check it out because the documentary is so fun. It's really, really good. I just actually watched it not so long ago. But console wars, let's see. What do you think of console wars? So what's your perspective on console wars nowadays?
Well, nowadays I think it's a fun topic to get into. I like the banter. I like the insults, the memes, and all that. But in reality, it doesn't matter.
Right.
We have crossplay. I mean, we can play with people from like PlayStation, with Nintendo. We can boot up Apex and have someone play on PC and someone play on Switch. And I play on Xbox.
Yep.
So, I mean, it all comes down to what do you prefer? Do you want a console that will play certain exclusives? Mm-hmm. There you go. You go with, if you want to play The Last of Us, Spider-Man,
right,
God of War, those classics, Jack and Daxter. You go to PlayStation, you want to play Halo, Gears, you know, Forza, you go to Xbox. It comes down to that. And even then, like, it has come to a point where, like, if you own a PC, you get the best of both worlds. Yeah. Because PC has the Sony deal where some Sony exclusives go to PC. Yep. And then you get Microsoft. Yeah.
You get all the Microsoft games.
Yeah. On Xbox, so you can play Gears on PC. So, I mean,
so, I mean, console wars, it's one of those that have been going on for ages now. Yeah. And for me, I personally think console wars is one of the stupidest topics out there. Alessi loves the banter and loves the arguments and everything.
I just like chaos.
Of course. Me personally, I really don't care too much about. I always get every single console that comes out. I enjoy all of them. But I am a realist. I actually tell you what I think and how everything is from my point of view, because I try all the consoles. Now, for one to say that one is better than the other one, I mean, you could be right, you could be wrong. But in reality, certain ones will have better features than the other ones. There's a lot of people that can live and die by their console. Like they are very fans of one thing. Like, I mean, even we don't have to talk even about video game consoles. We can talk about brands. People live and die about certain brands, like Apple. Apple is one of the biggest brands out there, and people do not care about anything if they don't have an Apple. You know what I'm saying?
It's nuts how people become so like they love these brands, and when it comes to gaming, I guess it's a little bit more toxic because the gaming community has always been a little bit like tucked away. It's not as popular. I guess now it's.
I mean,
popular.
It is. Yeah, right now it is.
But like back in like the Xbox 360, PlayStation 4 days, oh my goodness,
it was terrible. I mean, it was one of those that you really couldn't speak your mind on which one you liked or anything, because forget it. They would get offended or attack you or anything. It would be terrible.
I remember that E3 when I think it was the PS4 and the Xbox One that got announced, and Microsoft had that zombie game. It had a zombie game. The first one you were in a mall. And then
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising, yes. And everybody was crazy over that. And then I don't remember what game PlayStation had. It probably was Killzone or something. But I remember that started the whole debate. And people were like using graphs. Oh, the CPU and the PlayStation. Yeah. It's like, you don't know how to read this. You don't know what
Xbox One and PlayStation 4 really started those graphs and everything. And my favorite thing is about people that think they know what they're talking about when they actually put all that stuff. Like, it has 13 teraflops and everything. And I'm like, okay, what is that good for? I'm like, I don't know, but it has it.
You see a big number.
Exactly. The higher it is, the better it is. But what does that do for you? I mean, you might get a PlayStation 4, or let's talk about the new console. You might get a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series, and then you're playing it on a 24-inch TV that is 1080p or 720 that is not going to do crap for you. You might have a strong console, but do you have the stuff that actually performs with that console?
You play yourself.
It's kind of crazy because console wars out there, there's a lot of people that actually are gamers, and the actual gamers really don't talk too much about console wars because they really don't care too much about it. Because at the end of the day, they get all of them, or they have a PC and they play all the stuff on the PC. And I'm not gonna exclude you PC guys out there because PC guys are also very toxic.
Leaders, man.
PC guys are the ones that can talk to you and be like, hey, PC Master Race and all these crazy things and whatnot. At the end of the day, if you're a gamer, like, come on, bro. It really doesn't matter. You want everybody to experience their games and you want everybody to be gaming. Because at the end of the day, let's say, for example, you're playing Apex on PC and you're playing against somebody that's on PlayStation. What if they rock your world and you know, they just destroy you? They're playing on their PlayStation. Like, come on. Just because you have a keyboard and mouse doesn't mean that it's going to be better. At the end of the day, it's the skills that you bring into the game. Because a person could be better. I mean, even pros get better obviously on PC, but certain pros actually play on.
They just play on console. Yes.
Yeah, they play on console. Yeah. They play with remote. So there's a lot of different pros out there that, you know, prefer console, prefer a remote. Even they're playing on PC, but they still play with a remote. Yeah. So console wars out there. I mean, tell us your thoughts on console wars. Tell us what you think. Are you a big fanatic of a certain console, or are you open to all of them? Are you a realist like me that speaks the truth about all the consoles that are out there?
If you got memes.
Yeah, if you have memes, send them to Louis. he likes all of them. We'll put them up on our stories definitely, because console wars is an interesting topic. Yeah. And let's get into the big topic. And we're talking about Call of Duty.
Oh my goodness.
Call of Duty has been a big one. Apex has been a big one lately for this topic, and it's kind of crazy. Because I never expected us to get to this point, but here we are. Yeah,
I never expected to see myself
being affected by it.
Yes. I would see the videos like, that's
funny. Yeah,
you.
That's funny.
But it happened to me. Oh my goodness.
The topic is cheating on gaming, and cheating on gaming has been huge in the past few weeks. EA and Apex actually just banned over 700 players of higher ranks in Apex Legends because of cheating. And good riddance, by the way, because cheating on Apex Legends is kind of crazy. There's a lot of streamers that actually cheat knowingly, and they just post it for their content and everything, which is it's such a scumbag move. It's ridiculous. And Call of Duty, man. Call of Duty, it's probably one of the, if not the biggest one for cheaters. Yeah, for cheaters in their servers and all that stuff. Cheating in gaming, Alessi. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's nuts, man. Sometimes I understand when people want to like do it just for the fact that I'm able to do this, but when you get into the competitive games and you actually do it to like stop other people from having fun because you have to like I just don't get where the fun is.
What are you gaining from that? You know,
I don't understand like. In Call of Duty, the issue that happened with me is that when I saw the kill cam of the person that killed me, they were already pre-scoping with their sniper from a wall, just following me until I peeked my head. And right there, bam. My head was there, the shot was there, and it was clear that the person was cheating.
Yeah, because he actually followed you through the wall.
Yeah, he was just just scoping through it. And I'm like, how the heck do you know that I'm walking this way? Like, the aim was already on my head. It was not moving an inch.
It was crazy.
It was nuts.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I mean, the cheating in gaming, it's one of those things that I am glad that the actual companies are tackling on this.
Yeah.
But it's not fast enough. Unfortunate to say, it's not fast enough because you can ban 700 players, but 700 more will appear. Or I can make a new account.
Yeah.
I can make a new account and then I can jump in there. Are they banning, the IP address or are they banning just that account? Yeah. Because in reality,
From my understanding, when it comes to Call of Duty, because I'm not too familiar with how it works with EA, with Call of Duty, when the cheating got really toxic in the early seasons, they didn't really have a plan.
You're right.
So they just had a task force of like 10 people to like look at all the reports of cheating. 10 people, mind you. They didn't have like a server dedicated to all of that or like a system or anything like that. They just had 10 people looking at reviews and actually going over them and all that. Yeah. So it's like when you see big companies doing such a poor job when it comes to this, it's kind of
one of the biggest companies too. Think about it. Activision Blizzard, it's one of those big companies that actually can tackle all of that. No problem. And they can actually put a server that actually tackles all these things. But I don't know, man. It's tough out there. Tell us what you guys think about the cheatings in the gaming industry. Have you guys experienced any of the terrible cheatings out there?
Yeah.
Because it's bad. I mean, it's really bad nowadays. Gladly, I have not experienced anything on Apex that I can think about.
Yeah.
Because I think EA is pretty good about keeping tabs on all that stuff. But Call of Duty, it's bad. It's really, really bad. I mean, we have, like I said earlier, we have one of our friends that always plays Call of Duty, and he sends us clips that are kind of like questionable.
Yeah.
I mean, I cannot say 100% because, again, I don't play Call of Duty, so I don't know how the mechanics are exactly. But they are very questionable on the stuff that happens.
Yeah, it's
but
awesome.
That one thing that happened to Alexis here, that definitely looked like cheating.
It was sus. It was horrible. It was horrible.
But I don't know, man. It's a big topic. Hopefully we can tackle that, and then all the cheaters get banned permanently, or it actually teaches them something. Because one of the pro competitors, I remember this story a little while ago from Fortnite. He actually got caught cheating, he got caught cheating in a tournament that he was doing, and then he sent out an apology and all that stuff because obviously he didn't want to lose all the sponsors and all that stuff that happened. But unfortunately, he got he ended up losing everything, and it was terrible for that. But I mean, what can you expect?
When you cheat on tournaments on those type of things, it's like why?
Mm-hmm.
Why even bother? Like best case scenario, worst case scenario, you get second place. You're really good at. You still get some money.
Exactly.
Or you get exposure because you were in that tournament, so you can go next time.
At the end of the day, just be legit about how you go about these tournaments, how you go about online gaming, how you go about gaining viewers, even if you're streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, gaming, stuff like that. Be truthful about what you're doing, because it's gonna catch up to you. You might have fun now, but later on, you might lose everything. And a lot of these younger audiences, or younger players, I should say, that are getting into the cheating and all that stuff, that's unfortunate because you might be gaining some money, let's say, from viewers and everything, but then you don't know what to do with all that money, so you're spending it. And then when you lose everything, where are you now? So,
it's just I don't know. Like Michael Jordan was said, stop it.
Yeah, stop it now. But hopefully it gets better. I mean, gaming, it's a big part of what we do now. So we don't want it to go down and everything. And gaming industry is bigger than the film and music industry combined now. So it's big. Let's not mess it up, please.
I will say though, where I don't want any cheating being done?
Where?
In our Olympics.
Oh, Olympics. What Olympics are you talking about?
Our Olympics. Let me know.
Pass the Joysticks. It's actually doing a video game Olympic. And the video game Olympics, it's going to be a week-long tournament of different genre of games. And if you guys have seen any gaming Olympics in any of the platforms or any other gaming stuff like that, the gaming Olympics pretty much is you take a bunch of games of different genres and you enter those tournaments just to find out who is the best overall gamer. Now, we in Pass the Joysticks are doing Gaming Olympics, and this is our first one out of our annual Pass the Joysticks Olympics. Our anniversary for the channel is in June 14th. This is when we're culminating the final day of our Olympics, where we're doing the crowning the winner, who gets first, second, and third. But we are also, we'll see about that, we'll also be playing games throughout the week and bringing you the episode of the week. But we're also going to be streaming throughout the week on our personal Twitch or YouTube or Facebook gaming channels. So make sure to catch up on that. We are going to have more announcements as the days go by, because the Olympics are in June, and it's going to be, like I said, a week-long process for that. So keep tabs out on that. We are working on a few different games. We have, I think, 6 of them or 7 of them already chosen for that. We might do a few changes depending on how everything is. And we are going to have a bunch of different, competitors that have been part of Pass the Joysticks or have been in the episodes of Pass the Joysticks. Another thing is, this is our first one of the year. Next year, we are planning on expanding it to the audience. We are expanding planning on expanding it to maybe other gaming channels, and then other competitors join us. We are doing this first year between us just to see how we do the test run pretty much on it, and then, keep tabs on it, because we are going to be doing a lot more tournaments later on throughout the year. This is just the big one. This is the Olympics that are going to be bringing a lot of different games, a lot of different genre of video games, and then deciding who's going to be the best one out of all of us.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. We are going to be posting a lot more on our channel, and then every episode we're going to be letting you guys know more. And then I'll post down below the links to our Twitch channels too, so that way if you guys want to catch any of us gaming now, so you guys can, because we do stream from time to time, and then we stream our point of view, and that's how it's going to be in the Olympics. So Pass the Joystick Olympics, how are you feeling about that?
It's exciting, man. I think this is one of the right now, one of the biggest projects we were working on.
I think so.
And we've been working on this, for some time now. We had rules, we have point systems. It's been a whole process.
Yeah.
So
and it's still on the work.
Yeah, it is still on the work. We're still working on things, but as time get closer, I keep getting more and more excited because it's cool seeing how a simple joke, because this started as a simple banter, turned to let's actually do this. Why not? Because we can.
Yeah.
Let's actually get together. Let's work hard on this. And let's do this, and hopefully, if fingers crossed and everything goes well, this will turn into, like he said, a big annual thing where every year it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You guys can join us, and we all have fun. It's all about having fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about having fun, and that's exactly what we're aiming for. We're hoping that we can bring everybody into it. So keep lookout for this, because we are gonna be bringing a lot more news about the Pass the Joysticks Olympics. But finally, are you all feeling a little hungry?
I'm kind of starvish.
Yeah. So we talked about in the beginning of the episode that the ultimate gaming snacks have been a topic. What is the best gaming snack out there? So we are planning on going through all the gaming snacks out there. But today, we are bringing you probably the biggest one out there. Probably the one that
my favorite segment of the podcast.
I mean, you get to eat, But we are bringing you the Doritos Taste Test. And Doritos have been, I think they have gotten so many different partnerships with different gaming companies and many different things. Yeah. And I think all the games that I think about, if I ask them what is the ultimate gaming snack, I think they think about Doritos. There's a lot more, obviously, but today we are bringing you the Doritos Taste Test. We have 8 flavors of them. We're going to be starting from, the most popular ones to the most, not so popular ones, unique. Yeah, exactly. So let us know what your favorite flavor of Doritos are. If you haven't tasted any of the ones that we're going to show you, let us know down below. But let's get into the first Dorito Taste Test. Alright, so to start off the Dorito Taste Test, we actually brought you the original.
The OG.
The Nacho Cheese Dorito. Nacho Cheese, I think, obviously is the most popular one. Is the one that started everything off. It is their regular one. Let me wait for him to open it up. Because with Doritos, I mean, Nacho Cheese is one of the best flavors out there, because it is very standard, very original. And it's probably the most popular one out of all of them. Even though a lot of other ones like Cool Ranch and all that stuff have more popularity between certain people, Nacho Cheese is the most basic, standard, pretty good one.
When you think of potato chips, it's like when you think of soda, you think of Coca-Cola.
Right, yeah, I agree.
Potato chips.
I think of Dorito.
That red bag,
the red Dorito. Yeah. But let's get into it. Nacho Cheese flavor.
We don't know the
let's
flavor.
Let's see what we got. Exactly. It's just so good. How can you go wrong with that? For real. You cannot go wrong with this. Let me have another one for just, quality taste test.
Good.
How can you go wrong? For real.
There's nothing bad?
There's really nothing bad to say about that. Especially that nacho cheese flavor really comes through. And if you have a really nice bag, obviously brand new, nice and crunchy, not stale, beautiful.
Even the stale ones be hitting.
Sometimes.
I'll just say that.
Sometimes. I'm not a big fan of stale ones, depending on how I'm feeling on the
you
day.
open a bag, you forget about it 3 days after, you clean your room. Oh, Doritos.
3 days after. I don't know, man. But nacho cheese, I mean, you can't go wrong. So far, it's going to be our top one.
Yeah.
We'll put it at the top over here. We have other taste tests, but I mean, how can you beat that, really? Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. We have other Dorito flavors. We're going to go into Dorito flavor number 2. All right. So for the second one, I just mentioned it. We have Cool Ranch. And Cool Ranch is probably the next most popular Dorito. And Cool Ranch, I mean, I actually enjoy Cool Ranch a lot. Especially Cool Ranch has that famous thing about having that one chip that has all that flavor. Yes. That has all those crystals and all that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is the best chip in the bag.
Flavor overlord.
Yeah, exactly. Overload. But I think Cool Ranch is actually one of the nicer ones. But let's get into this one real quick. Now, holy crap, I haven't had Cool Ranch
my God.
in forever.
I feel like I'm like 6 years old.
Literally. I remember when I discovered Cool Ranch Doritos, that's literally all I used to eat.
Oh
I used to buy them every single day at school.
What an icy.
Bro, I mean, we're Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So in Puerto Rico, it's one of those that in the morning or at lunchtime or after you get out of school, you have that little store either inside the school or outside, right outside of the school. Mm-hmm. And you get an icy with a snack. And the snack used to be Doritos.
Doritos were 50 cents. An icy was 25 cents.
Yep. So like $1 could get you all set up. And man, holy crap, Cool Ranch. I don't think I've had Cool Ranch in for like years. Years.
About this face.
Wow. Let me tell you, Cool Ranch Doritos are delicious. That flavor.
This is great. Wow.
It really blew my mind. I have not had this in forever, and I think I'm going to start buying them more often now as an adult.
That's great.
This is really good. Is it better than nacho cheese, though? That's the real question. Now, I will say, nostalgia-wise, this is incredible.
I would say our reaction to this was bigger than that.
It was.
But I think it's because we're
used to this. We're used to this, right? But I'll tell you one thing. I'll ask you one thing. Will you go more often buying this than this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll go for the standard.
Yeah.
But for gaming.
Me too.
If you're gaming, would you like something with this flavor profile?
For gaming, me personally, I would
go nacho. Okay.
I would go nacho.
So let's keep that.
I would just go nacho.
I agree with that, yeah.
All right. But this will probably stay second. This is amazing. This is delicious.
That's great.
That is great. I will say, though, that Cool Ranch really brought all the memories and everything now. That was great.
It's like that ratatouille when he eats the ratatouille.
He eats forget it. He sees himself as a kid and everything. Oh my God.
That's what I felt.
That was amazing. But let's keep on moving. Let's get into flavor number 3. All right, guys. So next one we have the spicy sweet chili. Spicy sweet chili is actually pretty popular. It's actually one of the ones that I get very often too, next to the nacho cheese. I do like the spicy sweet chili. I will say spicy sweet chili also gives you that really nice sweet and tangy flavor with a little bit of kick in the back. But it's actually one of my favorite ones too there. I will clarify also, we don't have 8 flavors unfortunately. I thought I grabbed a lot more, but I didn't. We only have 6 flavors of Doritos. We actually missed on the spicy nacho, which is very sad. That's actually my top 2 with nacho cheese and spicy sweet chili right after. But it's okay. We'll keep going with the flavors that we got. Spicy sweet chili is next. Let's see what we think. Have you had this?
I've had these. I'm not too fond. I like them, but
okay.
It's just,
I like them. Yeah. I like that. I will say, the initial taste, this is what really throws a lot of people off.
that aroma that you get as you're like about to bite it,
yeah,
it really like gets to me.
no, is that initial taste, but once you keep eating them and everything, I have no problems with it. I like them. Is it better than these two?
No,
definitely not. I will say that Cool Ranch and Nacho Cheese are definitely still top. This is good though.
Yeah.
Like that meme says, I like this. This is better.
Yeah.
But the sweet chili is good. Let us know what you guys think about it. Rank them as we're going also.
Oh yeah, if you guys have your own ideas,
Yeah, of what you guys like.
I mean,
even if you haven't tasted one of them, let us know because this is gonna be our ranking. I will say, I will probably put spicy nacho like maybe right here or maybe right here, depending on how I'm feeling. But this is pretty good. Right now it's gonna stay at third. It probably might be changing depending on what we got and everything. But let's just keep them there for now.
And also, if there's any other snacks that you want us to try, I don't know.
Anything.
Whatever.
Anything.
Anything that you want us to try. Mm-hmm. We got actually a suggestion to do the chip test. Mm-hmm. So that's why we're doing this. Yep. So, that feedback is really helping us,
Yeah, of course.
New things.
Definitely. We have a lot of taste tests coming up and we have a lot of challenges coming up. Unless he's not too fond of some of them, but we got a lot of stuff coming up.
I got to do the hard work for y'all.
But let's get into the next Dorito Taste Test flavor. It's going to be flavor number 4. All right, so the next one. This actually, I've never heard of this one. I have not tried it. This is new to me. This is the Salsa Verde of Doritos. And I don't really know what to expect. I'm expecting a little bit of heat, obviously. I'm expecting a little bit of spice, like, the Spanish spices and everything. So we'll see. How are you feeling? Have you had this?
I never had Salsa Verde.
Salsa, Dios mío.
No, I've never tried this. It sounds like it'll have some spice.
Yeah.
It sounds interesting.
It's interesting. The Doritos actually don't seem like they have too much on them. Not like the Cool Ranch or anything, but hey. Yeah.
I don't think you guys can see, but I don't know. It looks like a
Cool
Ranch without the
ranch.
Yeah, so.
We'll see. Let's see. Wow.
That's really good.
Right off the bat. Wow. The chip might not look like it has a lot, but it cooks you the moment.
It doesn't have a lot of that powdery. It's just like the chip has flavor.
This is delicious. Wow. This is really good.
That's good.
I'm going to keep eating. Keep talking, Alessi.
You can say the peppers. You can say some tomato.
This is awesome.
It doesn't have spice. It's not spicy, but it's like...
It has a little bit of kick in the back. It's like back here.
Yeah. But it's not overwhelming.
No.
This is really good.
This is delicious. How would you rank this between the ones that we got? Amazing.
I'll put it at number 3 or number 2.
To be honest with you, I'll be okay with number 2.
Oh, man.
Are you okay with kicking Cool Ranch down?
Adios.
Oh, excuse us. But let's put Salsa Verde Doritos flavor. This is incredible. Wow. This has really impressed me. That's going to be our number 2. Salsa Verde, then Cool Ranch, then Spicy Sweet Chili. Nacho cheese is still taking the cake. That is amazing. Wow.
That's good.
I think we're going to finish that bag after we're done here. But let's go. Let's continue. If you guys haven't tried that, please go out and buy a bag of these because they're amazing.
That's really good.
Amazing. Let's get into flavor number 5. All right, now we're getting into this real spicy ones, Alessi.
Caliente.
So we have 2 flavors left. Both are spicy hot. Flaming hot. Mm-hmm. So flaming hot Doritos is the first one. And flaming hot, I don't know if you guys have ever had flaming hot Cheetos, but it's kind of like the same idea.
Nuclear red.
They're a little angry.
Nuclear red.
They're a little angry, but I do enjoy the Flaming Hot. That's actually, like I said, it's actually one of our most bought ones. The spicy nacho cheese, Flaming Hot. Whenever we don't get the Flaming Hot Cheetos, we get Flaming Hot Doritos. They're delicious. I really enjoy Flaming Hots. I like the spice. If you guys are not too fond of the spice, if you guys, I don't know if you can see it there.
Red.
That is like ridiculous there.
Crazy.
But I like my spice. So here we go. Doesn't kick you at first at all.
That's the problem, because you have to go for another one to see, oh, this is not spicy.
Exactly.
Let me keep trying.
And then the second one is where, all right, you wanted to get more?
And just start like that.
Yeah, man. You really feel it. They're really good. I mean, you really know what to expect with the Flaming Hot. You get that hot taste in the background. Woo. Let me get some water out here. Hold up. You get some spice in the back. You get that nacho flavor. It's really good.
It's like a good thing. It's not overwhelmingly hot. Well, honest, I will say some people are not.
Yeah. Right. So a lot of people can't. It depends on your spice level, of course. Like your spice tolerance, I should say. What can you sustain on the spice? This will be the spiciest out of all the ones that we've tasted so far. But I mean, I love this. I really, really enjoy the spice. So if you like a good spicy one, I would say this is good.
Yeah.
This has more of a tolerable spice and flavorful spice. This one.
Yeah, that's just perfect. That one is just like...
It has the perfect amount of spice and the perfect amount of flavor here. I would put this right after Cool Ranch, I think. Where do you feel like this will fit?
I think number 3 will be fine.
Number 3? So you would put it above Cool Ranch?
Actually, no, number 4. Number 4. Yeah.
Yes. I would put it at number 4.
Yeah.
I agree on that. Even though I do enjoy the Flaming Hot, I just didn't remember of Cool Ranch until we tasted it.
And we gotta keep in mind, we're playing. This is like a gaming snack.
Yeah.
Test. So if you're playing a game, you don't want to have a spicy, Yeah. You don't want to be like, hey, who wants a purple?
Right, dying while you're gaming and all that stuff, because it can get spicy. I mean, again, it depends on your tolerance of the spice. If you feel like that's not too spicy, I mean, that might be good. But I feel like this might be more tolerable while you're gaming.
I will say, I know people that think that Cool Ranch is spicy.
Yeah, because of the flavor. Because of the flavor, it has too much flavor or something. But no, I feel like these 3 are like the perfect ones so far. But so far I feel we're good with the ranking. I feel very confident with this. Let's get into the next flavor. It's gonna be flavor number 6. All right, so finally, our final flavor is gonna be another Flaming Hot flavor, but this is Doritos Flaming Hot Limon. And with the lime flavor, it pretty much. I mean, I've never tasted this one. I don't know if you have, but this gives me some vibes of Takis, which I'm not too fond of Takis personally.
It has the same nuclear red. Color.
But I'm assuming it's gonna be about the same flavor with that kick of lime.
Yeah.
Which, again, I'm not too fond of that on chips, even though I do like lime and all, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of citrusy stuff.
Yeah, and you can already smell it. I haven't even picked it up.
Yeah.
You can already smell the lime. This is crazy. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
That aroma. It's not even spicy.
I feel like I'm eating a bar of soap. This is... The lime is strong. It's strong.
It's sour. It's a sour chip.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the lime really, really hits you. Wow. Drink some water. Because I will say that lime is strong as hell. Holy crap. Wow. Alright. Flaming Hot lime. It is just like Taki. Not a big fan of that. Man, that is just not great. Can I eat a bag of these?
Hell no. I can't even eat two.
Maybe in multiple seatings, but I cannot go a full bag like I could go with these guys over here. Man, it's so disappointing.
It is a cool looking bag.
It is a nice bag. I love the colors and I like the design and everything. But do you guys like Takis out there? Because I am not a big fan. I will put this at last, Alessi. Sorry, but I would put that at last.
Be my guest.
Man. And it's kind of sad because I was having high hopes and everything for this one. I was like, maybe it'll be better than the Takis because I like the idea of having a squeeze of lime. That's not a squeeze.
That's a whole gallon.
That's not a squeeze. That's a whole gallon of lime.
I'm surprised it's not soggy. I'm surprised it's not soggy. Because that's a lot.
Man, that is not great. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have our ranking of the Dorito flavors. Most popular Dorito flavors out there. These are the ones that are on the shelves now. Salsa Verde really impressed the hell out of us.
That was good.
But can you really beat nacho cheese, you know?
You know, it's just, it works. It works. For a reason.
It does. It does. I mean, it's been around for ages now. It's really the one to go with.
Yeah.
Doritos nacho cheese, it's the winner, but Salsa Verde is really close second. I will say that.
I will say for gaming, Salsa Verde might be better because you don't get really dirty fingers.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And you can, no dirty controllers, please.
Yeah.
But I will say that it also has the perfect balance of spice with it, because this one obviously is not spicy, but this one has a little bit of spice with the flavor in the back. This is delicious. This is like the way.
It'll keep you up for those long nights of gaming.
I agree, definitely. We have a lot of those. But this is it for us. Let us know what you guys think at the bottom. Tell us what you guys think about our ranking. If you guys would move any of them, give us your 1 to 6 or 1 to 7 if you want to include spicy nacho also in here. But that's pretty much it for us today. Thank you guys for joining again. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the support. And keep in mind, we are bringing a lot of new content. We have a lot of new stuff. Do you want to give them the announcement? Do you
give them a little tease?
Yeah, you want to give them a little tease of what we're working on?
A little tease of talk about
it.
Do you guys like anime? Because I do. Do you guys want a weekly show or bi-weekly show or a show about anime by someone who knows about anime, someone who likes anime, and someone who is passionate about anime topics, anime-related content? If you do, then in the future, you might see yours truly in a channel. We're going to keep all the details kind of closed, but we're working on it. There's also, there's a lot more stuff than just anime content. We have a lot of good stuff coming up in the future. The anime thing is gonna be very soon, so we're working on some kinks here and there that we have to work on. We have a little bit of stuff that we are fixing so that way we can get everything going. But overall, we have a lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff. It's very ambitious what we want to do. But for the fans and for what we like to do, we're willing on putting in the effort, putting in the work. But thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you for tuning into this episode. It's really fun, really great. Thank you, Louis, for being here. Me. It's always good being here because I get treated to
of course. But the Dorito Taste Test was a success. I feel very good about this. And like I said, always tell us guys what you think, what you guys want to see next. What is the ultimate gaming snack or drink for you guys? Put it down below because this was a suggestion from somebody, and here we are. So we do take suggestions seriously. We do talk about everything that we can do for the future, and here we are. Thank you guys. Make sure to follow our social media, our Twitter, our Instagram. Make sure to check the description down below so you guys can see the videos and our links for our shop, actually, because we have new merchandise, like new shirts, new shirt designs. We have cups, we have phone cases, we have pillow covers, we have a lot of different things. So if you do get some merchandise, make sure to tag us on Instagram because we'll put it on our story too. And make sure to, flaunt the merchandise. We have a lot of new content coming up. Make sure to keep tabs on that. Our Instagram is the one that is going to be giving a lot of news about everything coming up in the future. And then also make sure to check the link down below for the Twitch channels.
Yes.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that way when we do go live, you guys can check all of the gaming related content there. So that way you guys can be prepared for when the Gaming Olympics happen in June. Yeah. So make sure to check the description down below. But that's it for now. Thank you guys. Make sure to keep tabs on the channel. Make sure to keep link on the social media. And thank you for watching this week's episode of Pass the Joystick. But I will say, always remember to pass the joystick. See you later, guys.